just wanna take you anywhere that you like. We can go out any day, any night.
So I'm just going to start off and take the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the color Sin. And I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelids. And then blend it out, of course. And then I'm going to be taking my Lorac Pro palette. And this is just going to be a very subtle, subtle, whatever, neutral, very wearable look. Sorry if you hear that. That is Tiger, my cat, playing with his toys. So I'm just going to be taking a couple matte shades in here, consisting of the colors Cream and then Light Pink. So I'm just going to mix these together. Tap off the excess, of course. And just apply this all over the lid. And then that base that we just applied, the Urban Decay one, it has shimmer in it, so that's just going to give the very subtle shimmer in this look. And then once you have it like you want it, just take any blending brush, this happens to be the Sigma E40, and just kind of blend that out just right through here, just like that. Really quick. And then I'm going to take a darker matte shade, and this is going to be Mauve, which is right here. So just this kind of mauve-ish, I guess, purpley pink mauve color. I don't know, it's a mauve color since it's called mauve. And just apply this through the crease. Just very quick, very easy. Can't really go wrong with a look like this. I think any skin tone could wear this kind of look. Whether you have really pale skin or very deep dark skin, I think this will look great. And these colors are very easily accessible. I mean, you can find just like this cream color, a light pink, and a mauve color at the drugstore. So I mean, you don't have to have this palette or anything expensive to create an awesome look like this. And as you can see, it's in that more pinky mauve-y kind of color range, color tone. So of course it looks good for Valentine's Day. Okay, and then just for a highlight, I'm going to take the color White, which is also a matte color, and just apply that under the brow bone. I swear my cat only decides to play when I'm making videos. And then if you want just a subtle amount of shimmer, since if you don't want like the whole look to be matte or something, you can just take like a darker purple, since the look is more purple toned. So I'm just going to take deep purple. I'm just barely going to tap my brush in there, tap off the excess, and just apply this in the crease.
And if you want me to, let's make a move. Yeah, so tell me, boy.
And then since that other brush is dirty, of course just take a clean brush and blend everything out. Okay, so I just fixed everything up, and I decided to add a little bit of Sin from the NARS palette. It's just a like purple mauve shimmery blush, so I added this one just on the same fluffy brush, just like that, and I just added it right in here, and then also in the inner corner. So just like that, and it's showing up a lot more dramatic than it is in person. And I know I always say that, but I'm serious. Like, yeah, it's not even that dark. So that completes the eyes for right now. And then I'm just going to move on to face just for a little bit, and then we'll go back to do mascara and all that good stuff. But for foundation, I'm going to just be using my Revlon Colorstay in the shade 220 Natural BJ, as Louis says in the boyfriend tag. So today I think I'm actually going to apply my Colorstay with just a large angled contour F40 from Sigma. So I'm just going to get some on the back of my hand.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, okay.
And then I'm just going to get some on the brush, start applying this.
Baby, say yeah, 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 yeah. If you just wanna take it slow, and you just wanna take me home, baby, say yeah.
And this foundation dries really fast, so it's not one of those that you want to like dot on your face and then find the foundation brush that you're gonna use for it, or like do your mascara really quick or something, just something like that. You just want to be ready to blend it out as soon as it hits the skin. Oh, there's freaking hairs everywhere. Do you see that? So yeah, if you noticed, I already had my brush ready that I was going to use to apply it because it dries just very, very fast. So like I said, you want to be ready to blend this stuff in. So now that the overall like canvas is flawless, we want to just cover up those imperfections that we may have. So I'm taking my concealer palette by MAC. I talked about this in my January favorites, and I'm gonna do a foundation routine really soon using it. So I'm just taking this color today. I've actually never used this color for under my eyes, but we'll see how it goes. Just apply some. And what I love about this Sephora 57 Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush is that it really just lets you buff in the product just really well. So just buff it in and blend it out into that foundation.
Oh, let's go stuff those carbs, boy. Alright.
And then I'm just going to take the next shade that's darker, which is this middle one, and just blend everything out further, just down here. I know this seems like a lot, but trust me, if you want it to look really flawless, then just follow me, do what I'm doing. So just blending it out. The light is really washing me out. I'm not sure what to do, but I definitely don't look this white. Maybe if I step back. Yeah, I do not look this white, trust me. Next step is powder, so I'm just using the Revlon Nearly Naked. Been loving this powder since I got it a couple weeks back. Just going to apply this all over where I applied the foundation, the concealer. I really want to get the Ben Nye banana powder, and I think I'm going to like really soon, just because that's like the new thing to use to set the concealer, since like they don't make Benefit powder flage anymore, and I used to use that but I ran out of it, and obviously they don't make it anymore. So I want to try the, like I said, the Ben Nye banana powder, whatever it's called, the luxury powder. Okay, now that the powder's on, I'm going to move on to eyebrows, so let me just zoom you in a little bit. You guys already know what I'm using, the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit, but recently I've just been loving to use the, like, what is it, the gel or whatever it is, like the creamy part over here. I've been liking to use that first, just to like set everything in, really, and just really give the brows something to stick to so they don't move during the day. So I'm just going to apply this first, and then I like to kind of emphasize up here, since as you can see it's higher up here, the hairs are higher, but it's lower down here. So I kind of create the illusion that I have hairs up there. And then I will just take a little bit of the actual brow powder, so the lighter shade, and just lightly apply that. It's not really necessary, but I just like to do it. So just like that, now your brows are more like emphasized and they're just filled in, and overall they just have a better appearance. And this is actually how I look. Wow. Please don't mind my chapped lips. That's very embarrassing. Okay, so for blush today, it's just going to be very simple since the eyes are more dramatic and we're going to have a more brighter lip. I'm using the new Archie's Girl, what is it called? Peralmatte face powder in the shade Flatter Me. So how adorable is that? Can't you see how adorable that is? And then the actual powder looks like this, so it has those hearts in it. This is the more peachy one of the two. I have seen some girls do reviews so far on the whole Archie's Girl collection, and they said that these are pigmented, and they even said that like some of the lip glosses are very pigmented, and that's like the only person that I've seen say that everything is like pigmented and give them good reviews or whatever. When MAC sent them the products or whatever, I'm not going to say the name of the person that I saw do that review, but the rest of the girls say that they're sheer, the lip glosses. This is the only thing I have from the collection, and it is really sheer, which I don't mind, as you can see that. It's just not very pigmented. You can always build it up. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it is a sheer powder, so you're not going to get a lot of payoff with it. I mean, if you want a lot of color, you're going to have to keep applying layers and layers of it, but I'm just going to apply a subtle blush highlight. Oh, and I'm just using this Honey Cassia double-ended as always, and I'm just dipping in like right here, so trying not to get the pink part, just like that. Just apply some, and as you can see, it just gives a nice natural, like just natural color glow. So I love it, just really love it. There's the color of it. It's showing up pretty true to color on the camera. So there's your little blush. I'm not going to do any contouring or anything, just because I want to keep the whole face very subtle and just pretty and natural kind of looking. So then I'm going to take another Sephora brush. This is the Sephora Professional, but it's just a fan brush. And then I'm going to dip into the Dan Mare palette again. So this is the color we used on our eyes through here. In the inner part we use that one, but now I'm going to use the highlight, which is a Hungry Heart Duo. So I'm just going to, again, barely tap in there. As you can see, that's too much. Tap it off and just apply this to the high points of the face as always. So just the cheekbones, and then bridge of the nose up here a little bit. I don't want to do too much up here since I do have some acne up there, and that'll just draw attention to it. That pretty much wraps it up for the face. So I'm just going to zoom in, and I'm going to fast forward this part, but I'm just going to tell you the mascaras I'm going to be applying. And again, apply eyeliner, do your wing liner, do a brown, do a black, do a darker purple liner, do whatever you want. I'm just going to skip that. What I might actually do though, I think I'm going to do it, is just add some of that light pink shade. So the one we took, yeah, we're going back to the eyes now. Just create that under there, just the light pink one that we took, this one right here, just under there in the inner part, and then on the outer part we're gonna do the darker one, so the mauve right here. So just dip your brush in that a little bit. And I need a mirror for this. So I'm going to look at this mirror and then just connect it from the top. Again, that mauve color, just like that. And then you can even take some of that deep purple. I'd take it on like a pencil brush like this, just something really precise, and just apply that on the lower part just a little bit. But just do whatever you want. I just added some darker, as you can see. Yeah, so I really like the way that dark looks under there. Moving on to mascara though. So I'm just going to be using all three of these babies, and I'm just going to speed this part up.
If you just wanna take it slow, and you just wanna take me home, baby, say yeah, 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 and let me kiss you.
Okay, so there is the completed mascara. As you can see, just loads and loads of mascara. You can even do fake lashes for this look. Just whatever you're more comfortable with. Since I don't have false lashes and I don't wear them on a regular basis, that's why I just decided to do 3 different mascaras, which I normally do on an everyday basis. But yeah, the only mascara that I used on the lower lashes is just the Loreal one. Last but not least, we can't forget about the lips. So I'm going to be using a brighter lip color, the MAC Viva Glam Nicki. Now, I talk more about this lipstick in my How to Rock Bold Lips video, which was 3 or 4 videos ago. I'll link it in the down bar. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this. I don't want too much. I just really want a sheer wash of this. So what I'm going to do is just take a piece of tissue just like that and just blot it out just really good, just so any of the excess product that's laying on top of the lips gets removed and it's just really set into the lips. Now that it is just really set into the lips, I'm just going to be using the MAC lip gloss in Fab Fun. Now this came out a couple years back. It's just Fab Fun, so whatever you have, like this is just like a shimmery like lavender pink. And then once more, just blot it out, just the gloss. Alright guys, that is it. That completes this look. Clean canvas face. very natural glow to the face, I want to say, and then of course your dramatic eyes and then more dramatic lips. I don't think it's overboard, I don't think it's too much, and I just really love it. So if you guys loved it too, be sure to do a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Bye.